will tackle the Module 3, the web and the internet. The web, World Wide Web, consists of information organized into web pages containing text and graphic image. So, Sir Timothy Chan Berners-Lee, he is an inventor of the World Wide Web. So, the World Wide Web is the larger collections of interconnected documents and or content. Its contents hypertext or length web pages that has a common theme or focus is called the website. So the main pages that it's all the pages are particular websites organized around link back to is called the website homepage. So Sir Timothy John Berners-Lee, he is the professional fellow of computer science at the University of Oxford. So, and a professor of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and then also as MBA in English Engineering Computer Scientist. So, Sir Timothy, she is the inventor of the World Wide Web. So, there are three web gi-invent ni Timothy John Berners-Lee. First is Web 1.0. Read only statistic web. So, mabasa na nato siya through statistic web. So, Web 1.0, it is an old internet that only allow people to read from the internet. This is the first stage worldwide linking web page and hypertext link. Web is used as information portal. It uses stable to position and the line elements on page. So, the most read-only web is focused on company homepage, dividing our World Wide Web into unstable directories. Its main web is used information portal, and it started with the simple idea that put it together. So, there's a Web 1.0. So, the example of Web 1.0 is mp3.com, homepage, directories, page view, HTML portal. So this is the example. This is the example of Web 1.0. So disadvantage of Web 1.0 is read-only web. So kanang ang naka-disadvantage nato sa Web 1.0 is mabasa na nato through web. Sa web na nato mabasa, then limited user interaction. So limited ra ang mugamit or ma-interact ani nga web. The next is lack of standard. So, this is the three disadvantages of Web 1.0. So, let's proceed the next. Web 2.0. Read, write, interactive web. And terms used to describe a new generation of web services and applications with increasing emphasis on human collaboration. So, this web is to describe a new generation of web. So, maano siya ng Web 2.0. It's a platform that gives user the possibility to control their data. And it's allow the user to interact with the pages as known as dynamic pages. Instead of just reading, a page like user may be able to comment or create an user account. So, this is the, mao po siya nga web nga maka-create account or mo comment ta, pwede ta mo comment. So, if you focus on the ability to people to collaborate and share information online via social media, bloggings, and web-based communities. So, what I say, di ba nga, pwede ka maka-comment and pwede po ta maka-interact. So, ang example ani is kanang mga social media. So, sa social media, kung may mag-upload, pwede ka maka-comment, pwede ka maka-interact, o pwede po ka maka-create ng new user account. So, for example, sa ito ang Web 2.0 is social networking, blogs, wikis, video sharing. So, social networking is the use of internet based on social media site to stay connected with your friends, family, loved ones, and other people around you or distance you. So, examples sa ito ang social networking is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and pages. So, social networking, ang naka-example po sa ito social networking is Facebook. So, through Facebook, we communicate each other. Even we kanang distance ang kanang ato ang i-communicatean. The next is blogs. So blogs is the discussion of information na website published on the World Wide Web. So consisting of discrete. So mo na ang example sa ato ang blogs is blogger. So ang blogger mo siya kanang nag-establish siya nga iyang own. So there are the example of blogs dayon, web phrase and tabler. So through also the blogs we can describe and comment or comment this mga comment siya punta dahil through blogs. The next is wikis. Wikis is the hypertext publication. So mga kanang hypertext nga publication, like kung saan nagang kanang hypertext publication nato nga ato nibawan karon. So wikis is kanang Wikipedia. So mao na mga kanang hypertext publication collaboratively edited, mga edit and managed by its own lens directly using a web browser. So mao ni mga kanang mga hypertext publication nga gipang edited with owner. So the next, so example sa wikis is Wikipedia, what I said, Wikipedia, Wikivox, Wikinews, Wiki networking. Ang naka-example po sa social networking is Facebook. So through Facebook we communicate each other, even we kanang distance ang kanang ato ang i-communicatean. The next is blogs. So blogs is the discussion of information na website published on the World Wide Web. So consisting of discrete. So mo na ang example sa ato ang blogs is blogger. So ang blogger mo siya kanang nag-establish siya nga iyang own. So there are the example of blogs dayon, web phrase and tabler. So through also the blogs we can describe and comment or comment this mga comment siya punta dahil through blogs. The next is wikis. Wikis is the hypertext publication. So mga kanang hypertext na publication, like kung saan nagang kanang hypertext publication nato nga ato nibawan karon. So wikis is kanang Wikipedia. So mao na mga kanang hypertext publication collaboratively edited, mga edit and managed by its own lens directly using a web browser. So mao ni mga kanang mga hypertext publication nga gipang edited with owner. So the next, so example sa wikis is Wikipedia, what I said, Wikipedia, Wikivox, Wikinews, Wikispace, mao na example sa kanang wikis. Next is the last video sharing. So video sharing kanang makuha ni ba diba karang sa atong generation naghana kay mga video nga gipang share through video, kanang gipang share nga gipang upload sa Facebook, sa YouTube, mo na video share nga imong kanang gi-public. So kanang gi-public wala na yung gi-privacy, mo na kanang ang public. So mo na mga sharing gusto nimo may bawan sa lain ang imuhang kanang mga gihimo. So video sharing is a website that lets people upload and share the video clips with the public and the large or to invite guests. So mao ang video sharing. Mao mga video or mga website nga i-upload nato asa ato ang kaugalingon. So asa nato i-share ang atong video. Ang example nato is Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, Mystic Game, and Twitter. So Dailymotion. So Dailymotion is the example of video sharing also. So let's proceed the key features of Web 2.0. So the first is Foxonomy. Foxonomy allows users to categorize and classify information. So using freely, choosing keywords. So example nato na is blog ay kanang tagging. So kanang mga gitag nimo sa mga Facebook, manay kanang Foxonomy. Nagitag ka. There the example of Foxonomy. The next is rich user interface. So contents dynamic and is responsive to user input. So example na to is World be a website that show local content. So Mao po na example sa rich user interface nga makakuha siya, makashare siya og local content or local information. So the next is user participation. User participation is the owner of the website. It's not only one who able to put content. So user participation dili ra siya ang pwede mo kanang mohatag og kanang content sa kanang website. Pwede sad ang mga owner ang muhatag or kanang mga tao na kapaligid nimo or something nga kanang common sa kanang user. So the next is long tail. Surveys are offered on demand rather than a non-time forecast. So long tail also is services that offered as a demand. Mao po ni ang kanang key features of Web 2.0. So, for taxonomy, rich user interface, user participation on long tail. So, the next is letter C, Wave 3.0. So, na Wave 1.0, Wave 1, 2.0, and the last is Wave 3.0. So, read intelligence wave. So, mao ni siya ikuan sa Wave 1.0, read intelligence wave. So, Wave 3.0 will be more connected, open and intelligent with systematic wave technologies, distributed databases. Next is semantic wave. Provide a framework that allows data to be shared and routes to deliver wave contents, especially targeting the user. So, Wave 3.0 it's as a wave of data, and this is the changing of the wave into a language that can be read and categorized by the system rather than human. So this is the suggested name John Markov the New York Times for the third generation of the wave. So ang suggest aning name nga Wave 3.0 is si John Markov ang suggest aning name ang Wave 3.0. So in this generation, all the application of Wave or mobile will be upgraded. So naka-upgrade na ang mobile or application with more features. So daghan na siya na Wave 3.0 nag-upgrade na. So daghan na siya feature na makuha. So and through this kanang kuan, Wave 3.0 is a kanang systematic wave that use technology and distributed database. So this is example of Wave 3.0 is kanang mga systematic wave or intelligent wave nga ato mabasa. So what are the three wave sa kanang the wave of internet? Unsa man ang three wave? The first wave is Wave 1.0, the second is Wave 2.0, and the last is Wave 3. So, let's proceed the kanang example. So, akong ihatag sa my next nga reporter. And that's all my report.
These are the websites that includes a shopping cart and a way for you to provide credit card information to make a purchase. The first is business website. Building a business website costs time and money. These websites that devoted to representing a specific business. If your business has managed all right without one so far, people they fully expect that any company they do business with all have a web presence. It should be branded like the business and communicating the types of product and services. The business offer whether you sell product in a physical services. The first place most people go when they're looking for what you sell in the internet. The second one is entertainment website. It's a website that focuses on creating high-quality content. It is entertaining for the target audience. It could be anything from information pieces and used to videos, films, to blog. Third one is portfolio website, or the site devoted to showing example of past work. It's the most basic form portfolio website that provide professional information to their work. In the portfolio website is the same primary purpose to display compiling content to provide basic information in a way that lead to getting more clients. Media website. Social media is a collective term for website and application that focus on communication community based input, interaction, content, sharing, and collaboration. There's some overlap here with entertainment website. This is the practice of gathering and analyzing data from blogs and social media website and assess of making decision. Next is brochure website. Our simplified form of business website contains only a few pages, the main information people to know. As a simple brochure site, these include just a few pages that lay out basics of what you do, provide contact information may be enough for you. Non-profit website don't aim to sell product or services to their visitors, but they still need to convince people to support their abuse. Non-profit websites is the easiest way for many potential donors to make donation and will be the first place many people look to learn more about a non-profit determined. This website is made to make it easy to find more about their cause. Educational aims. This is the very important. The website of educational institution and those offering online courses fall into the category of an educational website. The topic-related resources that act as the tools of enhanced learning and supplement teaching help make a process of learning entertaining and attractive, especially to the student.
Good morning everyone, especially to you sir. So I am here now to continue our report which is in the lesson 2 about the internet. The internet or net is the largest computer network in the world that connects billions of computer users. The word internet comes from combination between interconnection and network. Network is a collection of computers via communication channels and transmission media allow to share resources such as hardware, software, data, information. Generally, nobody owns the internet. Yes, of course, every one of us are free to use the internet. So, these are the brief history of the internet. ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency, in January 2, 1969, started an experimental computer network. So, in 1982, the word internet started. Yes, in 1982. And in 1986, first free net created in Case Western University. And in 1991, the U.S. government allowed business agencies to connect to internet. So, in letter B, as we started to use technology, it becomes in a various ways that comes to be the most important matter or uses as now and before. So, letter B, major components of the internet. So, first is servers. What is servers? So, servers is a computer program that provides service to another computer program and its user. So, for example, this one is one computer. Or, for example, it has 10 computers. So, first computer, you will make it or you will construct it as a server. So, kailangan din mo siyang i-finalize or i-transfer into the server, diba? So, aron ang one computer nga server, makonect siya or sa 10 computer na isa ka server and na siya 9 users. So, that's one of my example. So now, there are 6 types of servers. So first is application server. So what is application server? So application server is a program in computer that provides the business logic for an application. So it provides a business logic. So mo ni siya application service. So second is web server. A web server is a computer program that serves requested HTML pages or files. So, mo din yung ginatawag na to. Kung natin ka na mag-request, ito ka ng like mga HTML, di ba? So, ka ng mga pages na to sa network. Mo din yung gitawag og web server. So, a third is proxy server. Is a software that acts as an intermediary between an endpoint device, such as computer, and another server from which a user is requesting. So, mo din na siya proxy server. So, next is mail server. Mail server is an application that receives incoming email from local users and remote senders and forward outgoing email for delivery. So, ang kanilang mail server, mo din na siya, kaya di mo gawas ng mga notifications niya nga mas ma-receive ni mo. So, di ba? So, number 5 is file server. File server is a computer responsible for central storage and management of data files so that other computer in the same network can access them. So, mo din na siya way, kading file server, no? Mo din na siya way para ang mga user maka-access po, maka-access sa uban, di ba? So, number 6 or the last one is policy server. Policy server is a security component of a policy-based network that provides authorization services and facilities tracking and control of files. So, ang kanilang policy server, no, nag-focus din siya na kanang mag-access staff, nag-focus siya sa mga facilities, sa mga authorized, na kailangan pa rin siyang authorization before tama ka-access. Siya may mag-control sa files na ma-receive, di ba? So, number 2 is the major components of an internet is IP address. So, what is IP? So, IP is the short term of internet protocol. So, internet protocol is a numerical label assigned to each device. This provides identity to a network device. So, for example, for this IP address is, for example, in a PLDT. So, ang PLDT no naman na siya, pag mag-access na sa internet no, naman siya 192.168.0.1. So, the third one is the browser. So, what is browser? Browser is an application program that provides a way to look information on the web. So, di ba, kanang browser, sabi ko na, di ba sa cellphone naman tayo browser, di ba? So, usa may mga example sa browser. So, ang example sa browser is Google Chrome. So, di ba, mo rin eh. Pero sige na tagamit yung Google Chrome no, pero wala ta kabalo nga browser na siya. Or nakabalo ba mo? Okay. So, ang ganda na yung browser, example yan niya is Mozilla. Di ba? Mozilla, Internet Explorer, mo man na, mga Google Chrome. Di man makita na ito. Mo na siya browser. So, number 4 is the domain name system or DNS. What we call DNS is the phone book of internet. We access information online through domain names. So, ang kanipong domain name system or DNS no, diha na to ma-identify ang sa ngalan niya, 'di ba? Sa computer, 'di ba? So, for example, these are the name .com. Iyang entity niya is commercial. Kaning .urge, so organization. Kaning .net, it's what they call network. So, .edu, education. .gov, national and state government agencies. .ph, so familiar kayo na, Philippines. Ang kaning .au, Australia. So, ang kaning domain name system, mo na siya maghatag og name para ma-identify dayon kung unsa na siya, di ba? So, number 5 is the Internet Service Provide or ISP is an organization that provides services for accessing, using, or participating in the internet. So, there are two types of ISP. First is National ISP. It provides internet access to a specific geographic area. So, ang gani siya, ang first type is national. Only lang siya sa kuan. Kanang access to specific, mga specific lang siya ba? Dili siya nga whole jud, di ba? National siya, national. National Internet Service provide siya, di ba? So, Number 2 is regional ISP. So what is regional ISP? So it focuses in the business that provides internet access in cities and towns nationwide. O, diba? So ang kanina yung regional kay whole na jud siya. Whole na siyang maka-access ng internet, diba? So the best example of this internet provider ISP is the Sky, diba? Sky Broadband, like PLDT. Example pala siya sa ISP, which is Internet Service Provide. Di ba? Ay kasagaran sa to karon ng mga ginagamit naman kay mga kanang PLDT, mga kanang like mga LAN, mga networking, okay? And another one is the Converge. O, di ba? Example pala siya sa Internet Service Provide. So, all of this, which is here in my report, are tackles about how computer that which it provides the services, or it tackles about the internet. And that's gonna be all. Thank you.
So, let's continue the reporting. So, our topic for today is all about the uses of internet and the internet terms and definition. So, the first here is what are the uses of internet? So, here are the following. First, look for information. Second, school works, jobs, and home purposes. Third, send and receive electronic mail. Next is video teleconferencing, or just for example, video call or video chat. And then buy and sell product, just like online selling. Next is social networking. Next is watch and post videos. Next is games. Take college courses and monitor home while away. Next is financial transactions, and the last is download music and movies. So that's the uses of internet. So let's move forward to the internet terms and definition. So I hear internet. So internet is a global network of computer networks. And the web is a collection of billions of web pages or web pages. Next is email. Email is the most common method of sending and receiving messages online. Next is social media. It is a websites and apps that allow people to share comments, photos, and videos. And then online gaming is the games that allow people to play with and against each other over the internet. Software updates means it is operating system and application updates can typically downloaded from the internet. Next is HTML. So what does it mean? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So it is a coding language used to tell a browser how to place pictures, text, multimedia, and links. Next is URL. URL, Uniform Resource Locator. So what does it mean? It is a web address used to connect to a remote resource on the World Wide Web. Next is HTTP. So it is an acronym of Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. So it indicates that the web page has a special layer of encryption added to hide your personal information and password to others. Just for example, our Facebook account, email account, or any kind account, kailangan naka-private yun. Tayo lang yung nakakaalam. And then router or router modern. So combination of the hardware device that acts the traffic cop for network. The next is bit. It is a single digit in the binary numbering system. So base 2. For example, 1 is a bit or 0 is a bit. Next byte generally consists of 8 bits. Next is upload. So what does it mean? So, familiarize tayo dyan. Upload. To upload is to transfer data from your computer to another computer. While the download is to transfer data from another computer to your computer. Encryption means it is the mathematical, while the web code is a term that applies to programs or applets. The last is search engine. So what does it mean? It is specialized software such as Google and Yahoo. Like makikita natin kapag nag-search tayo ng information or isang salita sa Google, makita natin dun sa taas na may lumalabas na link. Like http www. Like for example that. So that's all my report. Thank you.